Hey everyone, welcome to week 1 of your Ski Fitness Prep series with Connect. I'm Steve.
And I'm Hannah, and over the next 11 weeks, we're going to take you through a series of exercises that will help you get ready to hit the slopes.
Week 1 is all about building a strong foundation. So we're looking at the core and balance exercises. These will help you with your carving, with your bump skiing, but more importantly, they will also help prevent injuries whilst you're skiing.
We're going to take you through 5 exercises that target different muscles you'll use whilst you're skiing. And we're going to show you how to make them easier or more difficult depending on your level.
Let's have a look at exercise number 1. First one is the dead bug. This fires up your deep core muscles to keep your spine nice and strong whilst you're skiing. To start, extend your arms to the ceiling, put your knees at 90 degrees, and we're going to alternate one hand and one foot moving away from each other. Important bits here is to keep the core nice and strong and to keep your lower back pressed against the floor. To make this harder, you can do both arms and both legs at the same time. Remember, keep your lower back pressed against the floor, keeping all the core muscles nice and strong. To make this one easier, just do it with the legs. You can keep your arms rested against your side, but again, keeping your lower back pressed against the floor and feeling it in your muscles here in your whole trunk. For this one, we recommend you do it 40 seconds on and 20 seconds off before moving on to the next exercise.
Next up, we have bird dog. This helps build cross-body stability, which gives you more balance as your weight shifts on your skis. So we start on all fours, and you're going to keep your hips stable, and you're going to extend opposite arms and legs simultaneously. Pause for a second at the end, and then slowly bring it back in. After 20 seconds, swap to the other arm and leg. And again, you'll do this for 40 seconds on and 20 seconds off before moving on to the next exercise. To make it harder, you can pause for longer at the end. And to make it easier, you could start with either your arms or just your legs. A common mistake here is to lift the leg too high, which means your hips twist and you lose that core stability.
The next exercise is for your lateral obliques. It's called side plank dips, and it looks like this. So you lay down on your side, on your forearm, and you make a plank, so a straight line from your head through your spine all the way to your feet, and you start to do dips where you drop your hip down to the floor and then bring it back up to neutral. This is really good for when it comes to edging and angulation and having some control over your spine when it's flexing around. Again, do this one 40 seconds on, but during that 40 seconds, do 20 seconds each side and then have 20 seconds rest before moving on to the next exercise.
Onto the single leg balance. Stand tall, lift one foot off the ground, and steady your gaze at something in the distance. Try to hold this one for 40 seconds per leg. If you find it too easy, you can try closing your eyes or standing on a cushion, as this really mimics what you'll be feeling on the snow.
So last exercise. So for this one, we want an uneven surface. So we've got a Bosu ball here, but you can also use a firm cushion. So if you stand on it, what we're going to be doing is doing some squats. This is good for leg stability and overall balance. This will help keeping you to stay centered whilst you're skiing. So what you want to do is lower yourself down, keep your knees tracking over your toes. You can drop down to about your bum in line with your knees, that's fine. And then stand back up. Again, 40 seconds on, 20-second rest, and then we'll run it back. Well done, that's week 1 done.
Over time, you'll feel stronger, more balanced, and more confident on snow.
We want to say thank you to Boris and his family for letting us film here in Viking Fitness in Zermatt.
And we'll see you next week for Knees of Steel.